Scaffolding material components names list. With pictures and gestures examples. Sole plate. Also called foot plank, underleg, or sole board. To show with gestures. Hold your hands horizontally and clap a few times. Base plate. Also called base jack, spindle, or screw jack. To show with gestures. Roll your finger around your hand a few times. Base collar. Also called poacher, starter, or starting collar. To show with gestures. Several times clap your fist with your hand. Standard. Also called upright, spira, or vertical. To show with gestures. Making action, as if you putting a standard on a base plate. Bridging ledger. Also called strong ledger, beam ledger, or simply strong. To show with gestures. Show your biceps with one hand. Ledger. Also called horizontal, guardrail, or O ledger. To show with gestures. Run a hand palm up horizontally across the stomach. Brace. Also called diagonal, cross brace. To show with gestures. Cross your arms over your chest. Steel deck. Also called floor, platform, or plank. To show with gestures. Hold your hands horizontally and swipe them towards each other. Ladder. Also called steps or access. To show with gestures. Climbing an imaginary ladder. Scaffolding tube. Also called tube or pipe. To show with gestures. Turn a fist few times, imagine driving a motorcycle. Toe board. Also called cont plank or kickboard. To show with gestures. Tap with the edge of your hand on the horizontally open hand. Double coupler. Also called coupling, clamp, or double. To show with gestures. Tap the fingers few times. Swivel coupler. Also called dry coupling, dry coupler, or swivel clamp. To show with gestures. Turn your half-clasped arms in front of each other. Hook coupler. Also called hook, anchor coupler, or hook coupling. To show with gestures. Show hook with two fingers. Twin wedge coupler. Also called butterfly, bunny, or goat. To show with gestures. Index finger and little finger we raise up, showing horns. Spigot coupler. Also called pin coupling, dick, or cock. To show with gestures. We raise our index finger up and show the lock, coupler, sign. Steel beam. Also called binder, beams, or bridge. To show with gestures. We show a zigzag with our finger. Board bearer, transom. Also called Tussenlegger. To show with gestures. We point our hands to the sides and point the hook down with our wrists. Ledger steel deck. Also called ravel. To show with gestures. We point our hands to the sides and show the hook with our wrists. Ledger steel deck ledger. Also called combi ravel. To show with gestures. Show the hook to one side and the hook down to the other side. Console bracket. Also called console. To show with gestures. The hand bent at the elbow is touched with the hand from below. Rosette coupling. Also called rosette coupling or just rosette. To show with gestures. Show the ring with your fingers, then the lock, coupler. Swing door. Also called gates or doors. To show with gestures. As if by hand we open the gate. Guardrail standard. Also called gate standard or banana. To show with gestures. Shown vertically curved standard. When displaying a scaffolding detail with gestures, first we indicate the quantity, then the name of the detail, and finally the size of the detail. The length of the part is shown with fingers. 0.5 meters, slide a finger under the neck horizontally. 1 meter, 1 finger. 2 meters, 2 fingers. 2.5 meters, 2 fingers, then slide a finger under the neck horizontally.